Here are some weird ways you can make sure he'll always remember your name, in a good or at least intriguing way. Number 1. Don't reveal anything about yourself at first, and usher him out as soon as you can. Most guys assume that you want to talk to him and that you will be interested in their lives. Some even assume that girls want a relationship with them right off the bat. Instead of doing the normal thing, just shoo them out the door with little chit-chat the first time or two you're together. Then, slowly open up. More often than not, they will start trying to win you over, because they don't know what to make of you. Number 2. Pull back when he starts to pull forward, but just by a little bit. Some guys really melt at the thrill of the chase, and for those guys, pulling back can make them even more crazy about you. They'll start to wonder what's going on, what they can do to keep you around, and basically chase you until they can get you to stay. The funny thing is that some guys can't handle that chase, and if you actually do lose interest, they will turn you into the one that got away in their minds. Number 3. Just be weird. Honestly, if you want to learn how to get into a guy's head, the easiest way is by being a wild card. Just being odd makes people wonder what you'll do next, even if you're relatively predictable. Number 4. Choose edgy or slightly scary date ideas. If a guy lets you choose the date locale, choose something that would make him a little worried or scared. According to researchers from Norwegian University of Science and Technology, the brain releases oxytocin, known as the love hormone, when we find ourselves in difficult or even threatening situations. Additionally noteworthy, Andreas Arseth Christopherson, a research assistant in NTNU's Department of Psychology, shares that, when people notice that their partner is showing less interest in their relationship than they are, the level of this relationship-building hormone increases. Number 5. Give him a little bit of worry about whether or not he can actually please you. This one is risky because it works if you want to learn how to mess with his head, although it can backfire pretty easily. The gist of this method is pretty simple: make him realize other guys are trying to get with you, too. Don't flat out tell him, but let him actually see other guys fawning over you. Referring back to the study mentioned above, researchers noted that partners who were more invested in a relationship released more oxytocin when they thought about their relationship than the less invested partner did. Considering both members together, it was the difference in investment between partners that predicted an increase in oxytocin. It's important to note that you should never go so far as to emotionally abuse someone. The point is to simply seem mildly disinterested, which makes him feel privileged to be with you while not 100% certain he has your full attention. Number 6. Hold back on affection if he blows you off. Mirroring men's behavior towards you really messes with them. They often expect women to flood their phones when they pull back. Teaching him how to treat you by mirroring him and pulling back as well rather than anxiously trying to get them to connect with you will put him in the position of either treating you well or not treating you at all. Number 7. Visibly check out other men in front of him when you first start dating. This is one of those things that makes men worry, simply because they realize you're not a done deal. However, much like giving guys a good glance at other men flirting with you, doing too much ogling can really backfire. Handle this tip with care. Messing with a guy's mind isn't a bad thing per se. You just have to use your powers for good rather than evil. Make sure you know what you're doing before you use one of these tactics. They can permanently get you into a guy's head. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoy the video, please subscribe this channel and like the video.